Hey, what's up, guys? It's Nick, Brandon, Doki, and Eli. We're from NKBC Gaming and Gamers Nation 67, and we're back for episode 3 of Daily Discussion and Commentary. Okay, so last episode we left you all with a discussion on, are you excited for Call of Duty Ghost, and what's your emotions toward that? And to start this off, we're just going to go off with some basic overview of the actual game, and I'll turn it over to Austin to give you some of the details.
Alright, so the platforms of Call of Duty Ghost is going to be Microsoft Windows, PS3, PS4, Wii U, Xbox 360, and Xbox One. And everybody knows the release date. That's November 5th. Basically, hold on.
Alright, well, he's at a loss for words, so I'll just take over from here. The premise of Call of Duty Ghost takes place following a devastating event that changed the global balance of power, with the United States no longer recognized as a superpower. 10 years after the event, a band of elite soldiers known as the Ghost. So to start off, this has nothing to do with Ghost from MW2. Ghost is dead, nothing more. Forget about it. Don't get your hopes up. These ghosts wage a covert war against the unseen enemy, with an outcome having far-reaching consequences for both themselves and the remains of America.
Yeah, we're supposed to be the underdog, is how Infinity Ward says.
And
Companion with dogs, literally.
the new engine is the Infinity Ward engine. I mean, there's a new engine every year, but they say this one's truly groundbreaking and should deliver better physics, gameplay, and reality.
It's more emotional appealing.
You feel more into the game.
Yeah.
And depending on what platform you're using, it really shouldn't matter because it's adaptive to every platform you have, except for consoles. I mean, for PC, you can even run it on Windows 7, and you can have an Intel 2-core, 2.13 gigahertz and still play it. I mean, that's nothing, and 4 gigabytes of ROM is what is required, but it is a hefty graphics game, so you do have to have NVIDIA, Radeon, GeForce, at least a high quality graphics card.
How is the game going to be different itself on like the Xbox or Xbox 360 or PS4, PS3? Is it going to be different? Is it just going to be graphics wise? Because I know that both newer consoles are going to have higher graphic cards, and they're going to like, boost a little bit more frames per second, and the graphics are just going to be overwhelming.
My opinion, no, because I feel like the developers wouldn't waste any time changing the game for the console, because that's too much time wasting, even though they're a multi-billion-dollar company. But I don't think that'll be an issue with changing game storylines.
I don't think it'll change storylines. I just think it'll change certain things. Like, I saw that they're adding leaning.
Oh, well, yeah,
leaning.
that for sure.
Yeah, and they're
dog.
also doing the dog.
Because that's all a part of the engine
Well, the dog's not
in the
really
new Infinity Ward engine, which should...
And the whole AI system.
Does anyone know if they're still partnered with Sledgehammer?
I think they are. I don't know.
I wonder if they dropped them off after NW3.
I don't know, but before we get into further discussion of this is kind of what we're going to be doing, like weekly discussion.
Oh, okay. Well,
Or maybe
yeah.
a couple weeks, you never know.
We're going to start a new series after we finish up with the last episode in this series. It's called a weekly discussion, where you guys give us topics to discuss, and honestly, we're going to do this for fun. I mean, even if it doesn't blow up or become popular, it's still fun to do. And once again, just give us your feedback on this and what you think we could improve and how we're doing. It really helps us out.
Yeah, so.
Back to the Call of Duty Ghost thing.
I think they did.
I think
They partnered up with Square Enix, so I bet they did drop Sledgehammer after.
I'm
MW3.
glad. I mean, wow, I played Black Ops 1 the other day just for fun, and then I played MW3. There's really no graphics change in MW2 even.
yeah.
I mean, I played the...
Well, MW2 and Black Ops, you can definitely tell there's like, it's
Honestly, MW2 I think was one of the most graphics savvy games of all time that
Yeah.
Infinity Wars produced.
Yeah.
I mean, MW3 was kind of a disappointment.
yeah, MW3. The campaign was. It was not how I thought it was gonna go. I'm just gonna say that, like soap and
The-
all that stuff. I won't say anything.
My problem with the Call of Duty games is they all look like cartoons now. I mean, if you look at the Zombie mode we're playing right now, I mean, you look like you're watching a cartoon. I mean, it should at least look realistic.
But they've done a good job.
I mean, yeah, they've done a good job with the
They
playability and
completely
everything.
changed zombies. You know, with the afterlife and the hellhounds.
I mean,
and all.
compared to
like Kenobi
Nostra and
Totem.
Toten
Yeah,
on World
but-
at War,
yeah.
I mean, one small little enclosure to this
Yeah,
where
and
you
then
can
the box doesn't
gondola,
move.
adding perks and everything. I'm interested to see what the new game mode for Ghost will be. I know it's not zombies or
It's gonna be
anything,
probably
but
another mode of
they said they
survival.
always like regenerate the
What I
Spec
thought-
Ops and stuff like that.
Yeah, what I thought was pretty cool is they're gonna center it around the campaign. It's gonna be a lot longer. What I've heard.
I knew it.
don't know if
I
it's
knew they
true.
did that in MW3. Every multiplayer map was an interactive
Yeah.
solo
They also.
storyline game.
Yeah, they also said about interactive maps. Like you can do stuff and it will break something, or there'll be this one where there's like a big stack of logs and you can lift or you can like kick it or something.
That should have been done a long time ago, but the problem with that is like rendering, because you have to be able to load an entire world, and especially on multiplayer, that's a hard thing
Yeah,
to
like,
do.
I mean, like look at Crisis 3. You can do that on
Exactly, but that
every map. And
thing,
pick up things and crap.
they had to decrease the graphics quality just to be even played on a console.
Yeah, it was probably most likely meant for the computer.
I mean, I played it on that PC,
Yeah,
the 6 core. I mean, it still struggled.
it's just such a massive game, and it's amazing. The graphics, they're just hands down one of the best I've seen in a while.
I know even Crisis 2 had some unbelievable graphics.
Yeah,
Some of the mods and everything.
but you can definitely tell that this year of gaming is going to be different.
I don't know.
graphics-wise.
I feel like it's gonna be a gamble because
Yeah,
I mean,
that is true.
you could end up with a bad game,
I
bad
mean,
console.
I mean, you look at Destiny, which the graphics on it kind of look funky compared to any other game that's come out. Like The Last of Us, it looks like real.
What-
And Crisis 3, to be honest with you, looks pretty real to me.
When I was watching the PS4 press conference, it looked like they were introducing like applications for like an iPhone or something.
Yeah,
That's how crappy the quality of the graphics and the gameplay were.
They're doing that with Xbox One too. They
I
have
didn't see
apps
too
and
many of
crap.
those. Yeah,
Like it's gonna be like, kind of like Windows 8 set up on.
they're starting to do the tiles and everything like that. So, the topic for next video will be Grand Theft Auto 5.
Oh, geez.
And
That is gonna
yeah, that's
be-
going to be a lengthy discussion, and give
That
us
is
your
gonna be
feedback
awesome.
for the next video. Give us some topics, and
Yeah, so back to
Alright,
Call of Duty.
so-
back to
So,
Call of Duty. Let
What's
us
your favorite Call of
let
Duty?
let us know what your favorite Call of Duty is,
I think-
why, and
I think definitely mine is Black Ops. I just love it.
First one or
Black
second?
Ops 1.
Yeah, one. Black Ops 2 was okay.
Yeah, it
I
was.
liked the campaign was kind of short, and I liked how you could choose your ending, like with Mason and all.
I don't know. I
But
feel like it
people
ruined
wouldn't
it.
know. I mean, spoiler alert right here, but people wouldn't know to shoot him in the leg because it says to shoot him in the head.
Yeah.
I kind of detected something there, like shoot him in the head, so I shot him in the leg,
Yeah.
thankfully, and then he came back at the end. Or you could get the possibility of that guy, I forgot his name, Menendez, coming back and killing Woods, or you can get him, or kill him, or throw him in jail. There's so much endings.
Well, the thing I'm hoping for with the next gen consoles is more interactive games. I mean, like ones that make you feel like you're involved in the story, ones that'll make
Alright.
you upset,
So-
ones that make you sad.
I feel like
So,
damn.
which console do you think will have the better graphics for Call of Duty Ghost?
Well,
on-
really,
We
they're
just
supposed to
like
be
on
about
the second
same.
episode, whenever we talked about that, I
They're
mean,
gonna be pretty close.
Microsoft developed a like custom
Yeah.
PC processor graphics card combination.
You know, since they're kind of partnering up with all that PC junk and Steam and all that, I'm going for the PS4, but I really think that the Xbox One will have the better graphics on most games.
I mean, Microsoft really is going for the more
They're putting it all into
more
one
for more
package.
approach. I mean, you're gonna pay more, but you're getting more out of it in the long
Yeah.
run. But most people won't see it that way.
Yeah, but the PS3 though, it had pretty good graphics on it too. Like God of War, Ascension, that was pretty good.
And the new game Rise, what do y'all think about that? I think that's gonna be a pretty cool game.
They're
And
gonna have a lot of good games this year, like Quantum Dimension.
Quantum Break. Was
Like
it?
I said, the last videos, they're gonna have pretty good.
And well, thanks for watching number 3 of the series, and hopefully you got to see 1 and 2. Hopefully you got to see 4. We'll be uploading this soon. And thanks for watching. Tell your friends, share, rate, comment, subscribe, and go subscribe to our friends at Gamers Nation 67. They're here with us today, and they're getting to
Check
share
out
this
our
discussion.
Bioshock gameplay. We're playing Bioshock Infinite right now. Pretty good series. Great game. Check it out.
See you later, guys.